Well, let's take one more Zoom before we conclude.
Bob Minton.
Henry.
Yes, hi, good morning. I want to speak on a couple of things. First, I'll start off with the MEU program. Back in July 2015, your own officer, Ted Simola, said, quote, "The MEU program is going to put us all out of work in a good way." Now, why would he say that? It's because, by and large, the MEU program has, in fact, successfully resolved issues, whereas people were in mental crisis, made it out alive because they had competent psychiatrists, not gun trigger happy LAPD officers ready to kill somebody in a 5150 mental health crisis. It's since the inception of the program, the MEU program has actually dwindled down to about now, public records say roughly 16 to 17. I witnessed personally in October 2024, CD13 Hugo Soto Martinez deliberately choose to defund the MEU program by cutting out approximately $250,000 and instead allocating it to just overtime, just regular overtime, totally unannounced as to what exact the work of the overtime would be, but just LAPD overtime. Cut it out from the DMH, cut it out from the MEU program, and allocate it just straight to overtime. And that's because, of course, the LAPD is run by the PPO. You guys are union simps. What they say goes, they own the city. But that's not the worst of it. Back in May 7th, 2024, a black man wielding a machete with his genitals out was actively harassing a minor on Fountain Avenue at the Scientology location. Officers were called, a video was shown to the responding officers who were from Northeast, and they literally said, and I even have from an inside source, the recording of why the city attorney as well as the LAPD decided not to arrest the man despite committing indecent exposure and sexually harassing a minor. They said, well, it's because he had his junk out and was jacking off next to a tree while actively threatening to kill them with the machete, therefore it didn't count. So I asked this board, if any of you were to have any of your significant others or children actively sexually harassed by a Scientology agent with their junk out and threatening to be killed by a machete, if they do it next to a tree, would that be all right by you that they don't get prosecuted? If they get sexually harassed, as long as Scientology does it, and as long as they're next to a tree, is that all right by you? That guy's property was seen behind a Scientology-owned property in a private gate. The only way they could have gotten there is if they were escorted to that area. Only if they were escorted personally by a Scientology security guard to that area. There's undeniable proof that guy was a Scientology agent. He sexually harassed a minor repeatedly. It's not the only time.
Okay, that concludes the public comment